Hello, today we are showing you a quick tour of the new look and feel of the LeavittHR powered by Flock system, and also a really exciting new functionality for the benefits election process. So this is the new homepage, and for those of us that are using it every day, we know that there are circles in the middle of the home screen and a lot more empty space. What we've done and what the engineers have done here is to make these more into kind of a stacked feed format where much more of the screen space will be utilized. Everything is much more compact, and then you see the birthdays and work anniversaries there off to the right. Another thing you'll see is that in the past there were more of these icons that would be in place of menu items, so you have to hover. You can still hover over them, it'll tell you what they are. But now there's a reports menu out and prominently displayed. Hey, this is where you would go to get to reports. There's always a main menu up here and a sub-menu down here. So to get to reports, it's very, very clear now. And to get to predefined reports, it's right here. So if you were to go to a benefits change report, for example, you could specify the duration of time that you wanted to have those changes reported back to you to see what had changed, and you could download or view a report. Going back to the home page, it is also important to see the People tab. It looks virtually the same, just a different stacked kind of feel. Also, down here in the Help button, I think it's great to point out that you can look up things in here and say, okay, how do I terminate an employee who's no longer with our company? Click on that. You can find step-by-step instructions. Always you can send your representative an email question as well. And there, of course, are the support center web tutorials and movies that are available for viewing. So before we end here, this very quick review, going back to the home page, one of the best changes is in the benefits section. First of all, when we go to the benefits section, you'll find the benefits are stacked from top to bottom rather than it was that the medical, dental, vision were side by side. Then it would start with any other additional products down, stacked from top to bottom. Now it just goes straight from the top to the bottom. So for example, we actually have a client who does not have a fully insured dental plan because they do a self-insured program. So they didn't have a dental plan loaded into Flock, and so there would be a big empty spot right here in the middle where it used to be. So now it's nice and stacked in a vertical fashion, and they just stack up. If there's no dental plan, it just will, everything else will just stack up in a nice tight fashion. So that's good. So this is just the new way that benefits are stacking. But more importantly, when we go to enroll and update, it used to be that you had to go through each screen in order. You could not go out of order at all. Now you can go back to the medical page and check it out, or you can skip over to the vision page and reacquaint yourself with what your election was over there, and you can just go back and forth between any of these tabs. That is a wonderful thing. So in addition, this election is not complete. So if I am going through this process and I try to go back to the home page, I will be reminded, hey, your benefit elections have not been saved. Please review and submit your changes. So they're trying to tell you that this has to be done. You have to review and submit. And if I try to click on review and submit, it's going to list my incomplete options right here. If they were all incomplete, it would list them all, right? But this particular person has done everything except for the beneficiary and any additional info, which in this case is, I think he just has to do the beneficiary. So at any rate, this is the new functionality that they have available to us through the benefits section, so that is great. And then it just looks a little bit different as well, so we'll show you that. Here's the basic information. Here is where you would add dependents. Looks quite similar, these medical plans. This is a demo site, so not every little thing is populated, but this looks quite similar. Here is the dental plan. Oh, this particular person waived, let's see. We are going to, this person waived the dental plan actually, and let's try to maybe unwaive that plan. So here are the dental plans. There is this one and this one. And the other thing that they've done with this release is instead of having, you may recall there was a green kind of toggle button or a slider button, now they're making it much more clear with a big red button to waive the plan. So that is also new. So they're working on brighter colors, more notes or alerts, that kind of thing. And if I didn't like the fact that I waived this, then I could certainly go back and choose a plan and save and continue. And then it'll say, oh wait, you didn't choose one, so I had to pick one of these and have it checked. Save and continue. I could waive this plan and it defaults to other group coverage, save and continue, and go on from there. So I hope you enjoyed this very quick tour. Not a lot to show because there aren't any astronomical changes, just a little different look and feel all in all. I think you'll agree, a great improvement. They're just working to maximize the screen space, fit more information on the screen, and offer more availability of certain menu items and alerts and make it easier to navigate. Okay, thanks a lot, and let your representative know if you have any questions at all.